Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to another night of a Sarin Night Radio. I would like to take this opportunity to remind everyone that there will be a cloud break tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. The Bureau of Labor Management has allocated 35 seconds to all departments in order to view this event. Keep in mind, any time used in excess of your 35 seconds will be harshly taxed. Now, for all of our listeners on the other side of the portals, let's dive into your worlds of entertainment. However, first, a brief message from our sponsors. The Laughing Mask. Have you ever felt like the dark, foreboding, crushing weight of the world has been tearing away at your soul? Well, don't worry. The Laughing Mask can take all of those negative emotions and turn them deeper into yourself, so that no one ever has to see them. This amazing product will make sure you're always happy, and if you're not, no one will know. The Sarin City College of Acceptance. Come, join us, and learn to blend with the faceless masses that roam our streets. Here you will undergo a strict curriculum of conformity that will ensure you are the perfect automaton for the society that we now live in. The Sarin City College of Acceptance, because here, conformity is everything. Today we will be launching you into the recent past of Earth 104, one of the last remaining connected Earths aside from our new branching Earth of 977, which is likely hearing this now. There will be many places and things that seem familiar, but keep in mind this world is strictly different from your own. Now, with that, let's move forward and experience the lives you could never live. The Lure, May 7th, 2016, Lighthouse Reef, Belize. Waves lapped against pale concrete pillars that held a beautiful aspen sun deck overlooking the Caribbean off the coast of Belize. In the bright noon light, Jaden breathed in the refreshing scent of sun-baked blue water as he walked to the railing and looked out at Lighthouse Reef from his mansion on the island of Northern Cay. A buzzing sound brought Jaden out of his thoughts as he whipped his phone from the pocket of his jeans and flicked it open. "Have you found them?" he asked, in an almost breathless rush, as the man on the other end formulated his answer, his thick Jamaican accent rolling through his words. "I may have, but before we talk specifics, I need my pay." Jaden took a breath as he started tallying up the worth of the information. 150,000 will be wired directly to your account in Laos. He paused for effect before continuing. If the information is accurate. Jaden noticed his counterpart's frustrated huff with nothing more than a satisfied smirk as he watched a snowy egret land on one of the brass posts holding the rails. "The information is good. You can always count on that," the Jamaican said testily, but Jaden's reply was like the bite of a wolf. "Your information failed in Cairo, and the target almost escaped. I will not pay you for continued failures." Jaden's voice did not rise even slightly as he paced to the other side of the balcony before turning back to his home. It was a building of sweeping modern design. The majority of the structure was glass and white stone, with steel and exotic hardwoods comprising nearly everything else. The roof line mirrored the ocean swells that swept through the atoll as well. As he approached the glass doors, they opened automatically, and he stepped into the cool shelter of his kitchen, which had chromed countertops and appliances, including a spotless glazing table. "There will be no more failures," the Jamaican said, as Jaden took the 6 steps up and into his dining room, which came equipped with a fully stocked wet bar, and the table was set with china and crystal glasses fit for a sultan. "I should hope not," Jaden said, before snapping the phone closed and pocketing it with wicked speed. The multimillionaire casually strode past his bar and through the archway that led to the living room with its circular fireplace that was ringed by 2 crescent couches of carved teak, draped in Scandinavian furs and dotted with throw pillows. A small spiral staircase in the corner of the room led up to Jaden's personal living space, and it was these glass steps that he ascended. The room itself was centered around the staircase, which was enclosed inside a massive stained glass orchid bud with a single archway out. The carpet here made Jaden's footfalls nearly silent as he emerged into this sanctuary, which was bathed in the warm sunlight of the noon rays. The room itself was circular in design and contained a fully functioning kitchen, private bath, and lap pool among its amenities. As Jaden approached his nightstand, everything seemed to fall away. He did not see the deep blue silk sheets of his circular bed, nor the desk made of the wood of a decommissioned whale ship. Only the photograph. A photograph of 22 children smiling in the spring sun by a singular oak tree. All but 3 had red X marks across their faces, and as Jaden took hold of the picture, his hands began to tremble. He was so close. His pale fingers stroked down the cheek of one of the girls as his greenish-gray eyes flashed with excitement. He took one last loving glance at the girl before putting the photo down and whispering, almost as if to speak to her, "It's your turn, Emma." We interrupt our regular broadcasting at this moment to inform all citizens that an emergency storm warning has been declared for Asaran City. Return home, bolt your doors, draw your blinds, and whatever you do, do not look out. To all those outside of Asaran City, we apologize for the early termination. We hope you have an excellent day. For those of us who can't,